Hey folks, just noticed something. Key downgraded. Huh. So you still, I thought you lost the key, or was, you know, like basically you didn't get to start a new timer. But you do, it's just gonna be a lower level one. They changed it since Legion. Or what I vaguely remember of Legion. Oh, okay. I was just going to quickly respond. I meant to say this, but I just didn't vocalize it. And who knows, maybe some of you got it psionically. I was just going to respond some there on Discord, but I'd actually already responded. Oh yeah, Wakfu is great. There's also Dofus, which is the series beforehand. I don't know how much connection there is between them. I haven't watched Dofus, it's not on Netflix. But yeah, it's a good series. At least we gave the mythic a shot. Next week I'll see about being a bit better about doing the mythics earlier on. Okay. I could go do these. Could also go do these, but I don't really feel it. I know I need to do these. Let me check again. It's Order of Embers, Champions of Azeroth, and then War Effort. There isn't any Champions of Azeroth here. There isn't any here, but there is one here. And well, two actually, and it's one of the shitty ones. Both of the shitty ones. Both are shitty ones. So yeah, we'll head to here. But yeah, I'm actually thinking I might drop Herbalism and pick up Skinning. That way I can just skin to my heart's content. Or I could pick up tailoring. That way I'll actually get 2 profession items come the next patch. And I can make the bags back in WoD. I was just bringing up there in the guild chat there about reason I was trying to run the +9 when we're going to do a +10 later on. I just wanted to see if I could lead a group that would actually go right. You know? Because that's what I really remember doing was that Halls of Valor one, and that went tits up. Also, like, I guess, okay, you know, organized crime being in a city. Makes sense. But what I don't get is them having the, you know, rebel faction, as in an open revolt on that little island, and there's really nothing being done about it. You know? It just comes off as weird. Yeah, I could drop herbalism and go grab tail ring. I could do that. Because it's not like I'm really gathering much. Or I could go skinning. And, you know, that way I can gather a bit of extra cash while I'm doing things. I'm quite torn on it.
The dangerous foe threatens the people of Droskar. Take care of it.
I don't need to kill these, but it just... You know, it's extra resources. You know, for relatively little work. Just, you know, if I can, like just jump in on a fight and, you know, profit off of it, yeah, why not? It's not like I'm costing them anything.
Well struck, Inquisitor. They'll think twice about returning to Droskar.
Do I actually have that as a title? Yes.
Scouts have reported a dangerous enemy
Let's see.
lurking nearby. Take it out.
I kept thinking the red name was like, there's where there. But no, it's just her. Poor old Betsy.
The people of Droskar are grateful for your help.
Okay. Yeah, it's really is. There's a bit of speed on it. Yay. Ooh. Ah. So I got 75 strength. Ugh. Sorry about that. Sneezies. Swift landing? Sky Golem. What did this say about Sky Golems? The cores are surprisingly delicate and herbalists can use them to pick herbs. So what? We can keep picking herbs while on that? Nice. Wonder if it shows different things depending on your professions. But yeah, I think I'm going to I'm actually very tempted. I might drop herbalism and get tailoring. I kind of wanted a gathering profession, so I could like gather stuff and just sell it. But it's tempting to go back to tailoring. What with all the bags and shit I have in the wallet.
Help out the farmers and handle the problem.
Oh, it's still that one. Fuck it. This way. I'm actually going to stop for 1 sec, BRB. Hey folks, and I'm back. It was just to stop for a sec. Hit it. Just realized I've been very quiet. I don't know what to say. I'm just, my head isn't quite in it, to be honest with you. I'm just really off right now. I haven't been doing too well the last while, so I'm just like, bleh. I don't realize how bad I am until I start trying to record. Then I realize, like, shit, my brain is just smooth. Spontaneous generation. The Greeks were right. There was an idea floating around that, you know, things just spontaneously generated. Like, what's it called? Yeah, that things just spontaneously generated. That my mind is blanking. Like, say if you had moldy bread with maggots on it, the maggots appeared there because the bread's moldy, not because the, you know, of the, you know, their circle of life, you know, dough from maggots, you know, laying their eggs, hatching into maggots, all that. To be honest, I don't really know much about maggots. Gotta be honest there, but you know, they just assumed the maggots just like spontaneously appeared. Like, they wasn't just a part of a cycle of life. So yeah, spontaneously appearing bear traps. Some Greek philosopher I just remember was one of the people putting forward this idea. So that's why I was saying the Greeks were right. Apparently, it took quite a while for it to be disproved. Though, to be honest, on some level, part of me wonders how widely accepted it was. You know? Because I know, it just seems like such a weird thing for people to believe, you know?
To lay claim to our logging operations. Rally the woodsmen. Burn the witches out.
Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. That would be extremely expensive, though. But yeah, my brain is just like, bleh. Okay, let's get them together. curse forms. Honestly, I read that as customized. I wonder how effective that spinning is. I need to level my monk. Might add him to the guild just for principle, but yeah. I wouldn't really be raiding on him. I only really want to do shite on my main. I still find that funny, just, you know, they look at a fucking alien and assume they're just from the mainland. It's funny. I know this is a generic line they say to everyone in Anthem, but it's just still a funny thing. Okay, group up. Okay, now these count. It's really annoying that they'll have enemies that count just at the edge of it, so when you go to get them, they don't count.
Witch's forces have been routed, and our workers can return. Thank you for keeping them safe.
I'm puzzled. It seems like he was going to try and give them each. Actually, how many followers do we have? 5. I have no idea. Seems like he was going to try and put multiple on people, but he isn't. I have no idea. Let's just head to Arm Strand. Won't bother doing the rest. But yeah, I've been kind of sick today. My head just hasn't been right, and then I've been feeling nauseous. Just haven't been doing well. But yeah, I was gonna do those mythic dungeons, wasn't I? Yeah, I was actually, instead of trying that +9, I was gonna try and do those mythic dungeons. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I could drop herbalism for skinning, so I get a different resource, one that I have no problem with just, you know, offloading onto the auction house. Or I could get tail ring, and then get the extra item come the next patch. I could get enchanting, and you know, work on that. Because everyone needs enchants. Everyone needs enchants. There's a market there. Much like everyone needs potions. Everyone needs bags, but bags are a one-time purchase, you know? You don't need to rebuy bags so that they wore through or got damaged. Or you know, like with enchanting, you get a new ring, you need the enchant again. So I'm actually rather inclined towards getting to get enchanting instead of tailoring around. Would be good. And then I could disenchant the scrap I have that I don't want. You know, it would work out. Beautiful. Ooh, I'm very close to 7th Legion, to a 7th Legion chest. Okay, there's one there, like right by the fight point. There's two here, that's a better one. Ooh, and there's an invasion. Well, let's go and do this invasion. Let me fix my ponytail. Storm's Wake is slightly ahead. Actually, Champion's Azeroth will be soon enough. Guess I'm gonna be... No, wait. Over here. Gonna be trying Apex Legends soon, as of time of recording.
Greetings.
I wonder if they're gonna expand this. Ah, Swift Landing. I'm not sure if I've even noticed this. None of that's too fun, really. Hey folks, and I've been trying to talk about a video, but I just can never feel happy talking about it. I just feel that I'm fucking up no matter what I say. Basically, Asmongold, I think that's his name. People have been referencing him, and I saw someone talking about him on Twitter, so I was just like, ah, sure, let's give him a look. And I looked at his State of Battle for Azeroth video. It's from October 2018. It's his latest video on his channel. He done Twitch stuff, but it was his latest video on his YouTube channel, so I went with that. And in general, the video was fine. There's like, you know, he was saying it's Titan Forging isn't fun. And to be honest, it probably isn't the best of systems because it's RNG on RNG. But it is kind of nice when you get it. I still kind of feel warm and fuzzy for the 420 bit of gear I got. But well, the main thing I wanted to say was he was talking about like shamans being left out because they're gimped in comparison to other healers and damage dealers, and that it sucks. We're both on the same page there. He was also talking about how like in PvP there's the progression is being kind of taken away. There you can't work up for, you know, PvP vendors and stuff. Same with justice points. Everything was removed, and we're on the same page there. But one thing where we aren't on the same page is that he was talking about, you know, wanting to basically be able to run around two-shotting people in PvP. And I think that would actually kind of, like, he wants like a master apprentice kind of thing. He was making comparisons with the Sith. You know, like the master has the power, the apprentice wants it, and, you know, grows and attains it. But I think Masters being able to run around two-shotting anyone else would basically mean no one could grow and attain it. Unless they just forsake PvP and try and gear up via PvE. Which I don't really think is, like, I don't know, the system they have in mind, Because, like, basically I'm just thinking that if that was the case, the students, like, I'm not wanting everyone to be on the same level, but I'm just thinking, if people are being two-shotted, they can't really contribute in any way. They can't guard the flag room, they can't carry the flag, they can't attack a flag carrier if they're just gonna get two-shot. So they wouldn't even be like a barricade, they wouldn't even slow the person down, It'd be like Hogger trying to kill me. I'm level 120, Hogger would do shit. I could stand there the entire week and Hogger wouldn't kill me. So yeah, basically I think, while the other points he was making might have been good, like the ones I mentioned, they were fine, I think that would actually be a really negative one to do for the PvP scene. It certainly would feel fantastic, but I think it would either, remember I was saying about shamans being left out, I think it would cause people who aren't already really well geared to be left out, or it would cause people who are it would encourage people to just AFK, because they aren't going to be able to contribute anyway. They're doing as much for the team playing as they are AFK. So I just think it would actually be a very negative change for PvP. That seemed to be what, and he didn't really go too in depth about it. He just said it kind of in passing. So, part of me is wondering, like, did I misunderstand him or something? But he didn't really say much on it in the first place. But yeah, I'm just thinking, like, that would actually be a really negative change and would hurt the PvP scene. I've been on the lower end of that scale plenty enough to know that it was rough enough but I was still able to do something, I was still actually able to play. I wasn't just getting two-shotted. That would utterly ruin things for me if I was. And I wouldn't be able to progress and attain stuff. He talked about grinding up a mace, it took him a week. I would imagine if he was getting two-shotted constantly, he wouldn't be able to attain that in a week. In the old PvP system, you get like 3 tokens for winning a battleground, 1 for losing. And under that system that he wants, you'll get mostly losses. Like, it would ultimately depend on, like, the amount of more experienced players you have on your team. Cause, like, so if you went in with a pre-made group of your well-geared buddies, pre-mades as they are difficult to fight, but go in with that. If you don't also have a pre-made, you're guaranteed a loss, because you're getting two-shot. It would actually, I'm not much of a PvPer, but I can say pretty confidently, maybe wrongfully so, but that would ruin the PvP scene. That would cripple things. So even if they did have a currency put in, and even gave you a reward even for losing, like under the old system, like the marks of honor you got from like Warsong Gulch and all that, you get 1 for winning, 1 for losing, 3 for winning. It would still take you 3 times the amount of, it would take you fucking ages to win. You'd have to play, instead of playing 100 matches, you'd have to play 300. So I think it would just be a generally negative thing. And it just bugs me because he's saying about, it's wrong that shamans are being left out, and I want this, master student progression, but at the same time, I want to cut people out and get rid of that system. He's basically arguing against himself with it, unintentionally. And that just really bugged me. So, yeah. He probably doesn't intend it like that, but it comes off that way to me. And let me just get rid of this. It's one of my previous attempts. But yeah, it just bugs the shit out of me. Because he's just contradicting himself, and it's like, why? Ugh. Contradictions just really bug the shit out of me. Also, it's Love is in the Air time. So we could go do this. Actually, let's go do it. Well, actually, no, we shouldn't. We should do this first. I love how they have no problem being lit on fire and having these like ascendants here, but they have problem with being it's a totem being dropped by them. Also, it is just really funny to see that we have ascendants. Sand Scream totem. But yeah. It's just odd to see that we've ascendants, because they've always seemed like a Twilight's Hammer thing. Really, they're just a shaman thing, but yeah, they've just always I don't know, they just never seemed like they'll be part of the faction conflict. They're a shaman thing, but it just, I don't know, that's just how they always came off to me. Oh wait, we're not to kill them. I scared off someone. Ancient is merely coin. But yeah, if I'm misunderstanding him or something, yeah, like, I apologize. That's just, but I'm just saying what he, I'm just saying what he said and how it came off to me. And, you know, my view on what I understand what he's saying is. So, you know, if I'm wrong, I apologize. But, I'm just saying what I see. So, yeah. Wait, are they not scaling? Huh. They don't scale. Oh, broken alliance tank. Dead Draenei. I wonder when the Vindicar is going to get fielded. Because, you know, that could wreck some shit.
Decisive strike, hero. The Horde's loss was assured the moment you arrived.
Because I'm the protagonist. Ah, damn, they're already dead. Okay, I just need to destroy 3 more supplies. That's funny. Ah, 15%. That means we won't have the overwhelming forces option. Oh yeah, remember that one quest I had, the I kill a 25 horde, the 25 max level horde, overwhelming, overwhelming odds or something. Yeah, we won't be getting that unless we're at least 20%. Have a 20% bonus, and that's based on the amount of horde or alliance in war mode. You're not Imperial Guard, so no. I'll flag for someone else. Yes, beautiful. I was gonna leave her be, but when I saw like, ooh, fellow alliance, then no. I'll accept the pittance of honor. Damn, I can't see the word slam anymore without thinking, you know, welcome to the jam or whatever the fucking line is. You can blame Marauders for that. Beautiful. Dargon the Stone and 10 Horde Soldiers. I'll get Kamid at some stage. Ah, you bastard. Oh, ain't this annoying? Woof. Okay, let's Diamond of Sustenance. I want to avoid them. Some NPCs there. I'm not too concerned about them, it's the players. Okay, they're gone. Apparently if I was to like PvP change over my guy, the 7th Legion rep would actually, since I'm exalted with them, I would get like exalted with the honor bound like straight away. It just converts over. So I could easily unlock the Horde 7th Legion factions, allied race as well. Oh, I didn't realize this was here.